Oh. Alright, good morning. Hold on, give me just a second. Bro, this right here is absolutely insane.
Order filled.
Dang, bro, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. So this is just like really scalp. But so we have FOMC today at 2 o'clock. So we have previous day low, previous day high. I think that's gonna be my only trade for today. So let's look at it right here. So we have previous day low, which we swept, and now we're consolidating inside of here. We swept the low, closed back above. We did not sweep either high or low, and so now we're just chopping. I think news today, FOMC is either going to breach here or here, and it's just going to be at 2 o'clock, so I'm not going to be able to trade that. So this is what's been going on. I was saying that we swept liquidity right here to maybe go back up. Damn. I just told myself I would go break even right here. So we came up to this big fair value gap. Then we pushed back down to here. And as soon as we closed above this range right here, I'm then looking for buys. So as soon as we push up, I was waiting for liquidity to get swept right here. And then we have candle 1. Or this is how I see it, right? We have candle 1 and then candle 2. So what we did was we swept candle 1 right here. This is how I'm seeing it. This is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. What do? We swept liquidity, relative stack lows, and then we closed above, and we closed above this body, closed above this wicks high, and I was aiming for this big fair value gap zone. So as soon as we closed over right here, that is a change in the state of delivery, and that is why I put my stop loss right here, because this is a protected swing. So as soon as we close above, I entered right there, and I went break even at this point because I was not fixing to lose money on this small of a scalp. But I think the zone is going to get hit. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and I think we're just going to chop until lunch. So that's kind of the trade breakdown for today. I do have a practice trade right here. So as soon as we closed above here, that we closed above and we closed back above, so we manipulated sellers, generating liquidity to go up. So as soon as we close below, close back above, I then entered right here. So I'm just kind of waiting for us to tap back into this zone. and hopefully we'll reject off of that lower to sweep out yesterday's, or what is it? I think it was Thursday's low, something like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm not really looking to take any more trades today because I think that we're just going to chop until lunch. That's why I say that you have to have good context, right? So we do have some news coming in at 10:30. I think that'll might cause a little bit of movement until 2 o'clock. So we could watch until 10:30, and then after that, I'm not really wanting to take a trade. But I do want to see how 10:30 is going to react. So since I'm done showing you guys, well, and also this right here was like consolidation. What I mean by that, so right here, all of this, we're staying within this high and this low. So I'm waiting for this to get swept with good price action. So that's why I had to drop down to the 30-second. So we close below and then we close back above. We close above this wick. So that's what wanted me to go higher for buys. And really I would have been happy with just like a 1-to-1. That's just baloney. I'm not. That's why I moved to break even as soon as we tapped in here. So yeah. So that was the move. So let's see what's going on now. So this is going to be the 10:30 move. So literally this whole bias is just because we swept and we closed back above right here. So I was looking for like really scalp buys. But it looks like we could close below. And if we close strongly, all right, I'm not going to take all of this stuff out because that's now invalid. If we can close below that, I would then be looking at like retracement. So I would want for us to expand, come back, and run this out. Because what we could do is we could run lower 10:30 and then try to take out something up there. I'm not sure. So that's why I'm just kind of waiting. So my bearish bias is because we swept, we did not close above, and now we have a change in the state on the 1 minute time frame. But yeah. So what I would love to see is if we could expand here, retrace, then to take out, fully take out this right here and tap into previous day low. So I'm gonna watch this probably until like 10:45, and then after that I'll be calling it a wrap for today. Because I do not want to get chopped up. And days like this are great practice, or it's great. It's great to like live test stuff on a practice account. So yeah. So within here, I was just looking for consolidation entries. So as soon as we swept this low, that's what made me want to, dang, this is crazy. Just because of how low I have to go. But yeah, it was all in right here. But now since we have swept and closed below, on days like this, if you can get like a really good entry, it would be very nice to just get one R, take a very, very permissible 1R trade, and get the heck up out of here, because you don't want to be on this too long or you'll get chopped. So I'm kind of waiting for like a 1, 2, 3 pattern, because all we have right now is we've just swept this high. There's no price action telling us that we want to go lower. And I'm aiming right here because we swept and we closed below, so I'm looking for sells to possibly come down to here. Look like this on the 3-minute time frame. So looking at this pattern, we did sweep, we closed bullish, and then we had a change in the state right there. So now I'm just waiting for a perfect entry. So really, I'm probably just going to look for a practice trade. I don't know though, bro, because So now we're looking for expansion entries. So we're looking to expand, come back to a fair value gap to then proceed lower. But I don't see any reason for us to come back. I think the trade should have been right here. Yeah. Dang. So this move is all fueled by this right here. This candle. We sweep, close within the range, and then we try to push up, we close under, and then we take this out. That is a complete change in the state of delivery. So as soon as we have that and we come back up to this fair value gap, close below, that would have been the best entry. I just don't really see any reason why we would pull back. And honestly, with this context and this condition, it would have been nice to just get a 1.5 risk to reward and just walk up out of here today. But yeah, that's probably all that I'm going to be looking for. That could have been a really freaking nice trade, though. That could have been a good trade because that is completely calculated. We manipulated, swept this, closed below, and then we complete takeover, changing the state of delivery. Wow. So that's going to be the 10:30 move for today. Dang, bro, I wish I could have seen that shit. That's so good, though. Wow. Would have been very happy with a 2.5 risk to reward. I'm confident we're gonna hit here. All right, cool. So that's basically all I want to see. So I'm gonna be hopping off. Gonna see about going to the gym or something. But yeah, that's gonna be the trade for today. I hope you guys found this informational. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.